Quinn Goebel. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 6, Tristan Shigematsu. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 23, Caden Anderson. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 18, Graham Sullivan. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 2, Gam Jones. And starting on the mound for the Aviators, number 26, Bryson Blake. And now for the Islanders lineup. Leading off, the center fielder, number 19, Owen Schmidt. Batting second, the third baseman, number 15, Garen Plummer. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 40, Luke Clayton. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 11, Mac Bowie. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 1, Carter Hell. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 14, Hayden Oviatt. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 18, Landon Parks. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 16, Blake Koss. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 3, Nash Ray. Starting on the mound for the Islanders, number 8, Cooper Tannehill. Now we ask that you please rise, remove your caps if you are able, for the playing of our national anthem. Underway soon here at the Island. The 3-1 Haysville Aviators come to town to take on the Kingman Islanders, still looking for their first win of the year. Easton Norris steps to the plate. That ball misses. The 1-0 pitch from Tannehill. Outside. Norris playing his second year for the Aviators. Hit .429 last year with them. And he'll foul that one off. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please bring that back to the dugout. 2-1 the count. Swing and a foul. Count even at 2. Just outside. Count runs full. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Norris. So the Aviators immediately have a runner on. The shortstop, number 10, Owen Rush. First pitch to Rush, grounded. Could be trouble. Throw to second in time. Throw to first, not going to beat him. So fielder's choice. Gets the lead runner out, and we still got one on with an out here in the top of the first inning. We'll bring up Connor Rabe to the plate. Rabe 4 for 7 on the season. Take strike 1. Tannehill on the mound. He's got 3 1/3 innings on the year. Giving up 5 earned runs as he'll attempt to pick off over at first base. Not going to get him. A pitch. In there, strike 2. And Tannehill, JUCO player at Cloud County, did not pitch until his senior year of high school. Played at Mays High. Runner goes, swing. Foul ball out of play. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please bring that one back to the dugout. Tannehill actually played in the Jayhawk League last year with the Diamond Kings team that's not playing this year. Gone. Defunct, and a swing and a miss, strike 3. That strikeout is brought to you by Cancun Mexican Grill. The catcher, number 7, Braden Horn. Horn in his second year with the Aviators, out of Kansas City, Kansas Community College. Pickoff attempt, not going to get him. 1 on, 2 outs here, top of the first inning. No runs have scored. Pickoff attempt, also not going to get him. Horn hitting .417 so far this year, slugging percentage. As he takes a strike, his slugging percentage is .750. He's hit 4 doubles, has 7 RBI. And that's just in 4 games. Runner goes, called strike, and no throw. Oh, to the count. Tannehill deals. That one misses. Runner moves to third. Throw. Not in time. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Umpire needs some baseballs. Gonna pause for just a second. And he's got the baseballs. One, two, the pitch. Down in the dirt. And it bounces high up, and a runner comes home. So there was a runner on first when Horn came up with 2 outs, and he advanced 3 bases without the ball being put in play. 1 steal and a couple pitches that got away from the catcher, probably wild pitches. That one swung on, grounded down the third base line. That's going to be fair. He's going to round first, go to second, and he's going to be in there pretty easily. Stand-up double for Braden Horn. Keeps the inning alive for the Aviators, and they're going to try and add on to the 1 run they have with a runner in scoring position. The first baseman, number 17, Quinn Grobel. Grobel out of Cali Community College from Lenexa up at Kansas City. That one misses. 182 batting average on the season. Got 5 RBI though in 4 games. His on-base percentage looks nice. .357 so far. He'll take a strike there. Evens the count at 1. The 1-2 swings high, foul ball, and it'll go out of play. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please bring that back to the dugout. One, 2 count. Tannehill deals. In there, called strike 3, and that will retire the side. Aviators, 2 hits, 1 run. 1 runner left on. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first, Islanders trail 1-0 already. Owen Schmidt comes to the plate to face Bryson Lake. First pitch, swung on, missed, strike one. Lake, a right-hander out of Angelo State, thrown 2 innings so far for the Aviators this year, giving up 4 earned runs in those innings. Foul ball, and Schmidt is down 0-2. Schmidt has been pretty solid so far this year, 273 average, but he's down 0-2 right here. Lake deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and a 3-pitch strikeout sends Schmidt back to the dugout. The third baseman, number 15, Garen Plummer. Plummer comes to the plate with a 400 average on the season, and he'll pop that one into foul territory. It'll land out of play. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please bring that back to one of the dugouts. So an 0-1 count now, as that one was fouled away for strike one. Here's the pitch to Plummer. Looked a little bit up. Count even at 1. Lake delivers. Down in the dirt, ball 2. A pitch. Swung on, grounded up the middle, and that's going to be fielded by the second baseman, but there's not going to be a throw. That's going to be an infield hit for Garen Plummer. The designated hitter, number 40, Luke Clayton. And pitch misses outside. He's 2 for 7 this season, a couple of walks and an RBI. That one in there, he evens the count at 1. You look at Lake's stats, 4 runs in 2 innings. It doesn't look great, but you look at his strikeout to walk, it's now 4-1 after that strikeout to Schmidt. He's loading the zone, just the hitters are attacking him. He'll foul that one off. He's given up 4 hits, 1 walk, and all 4 of those base runners have come around to score. Ground ball up the middle, out at second, out at first, double play, and that will retire the side and end the first inning. We'll go to the second. Aviators lead it 1-0. Shigematsu swings and misses at strike one. Shigematsu 250 average, 455 on base. He does have a homer this year. Ground ball goes foul. Moves the count to 0-2. Shigematsu comes out of Hawaii Hilo. That's the college he plays for. That one misses outside. He doesn't just play college ball there. He's hails from Alil, Hawaii. Apologies if I butchered the pronunciation of that city or town. 2-2 the count. Tannehill deals. In there, called strike three. That first out of the inning is brought to you by Kingman Hardware. Coming to the plate, the third baseman, number 23, Caden Anderson. Anderson hitting just .077 on the season. Owen's in there, strike one. He's not hitting well, but he does have 3 RBIs, so he's been coming in at big spots for the Aviators, and he'll get on base there with a hit by pitch. Anderson does have a steal, so he is a threat. Right fielder number 18, Graham Sullivan. Sullivan out of Iowa Western. He's 3 for 7 so far this year. Swing and a miss, strike one. In those 3 hits, he has a single, a double, and a triple, as well as 3 RBI. He's gotten on base 4 times through walks and hit by pitches as well. But he's down 0-2 here. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Fourth strikeout through 1 2/3 for Tannehill. Brings up the left fielder Jones. Cam Jones hitting 200 on the season, 429 on base. So you'll see even the guys who are not hitting super well, or at least getting on base mostly for the Aviators. Will obviously have their exceptions. But still early in the season, a pickoff attempt. Runner did not get back, throw to second. Got him. Oh, they said he missed the tag. They said Blake Koss missed the tag over there at second base. Wow. Oh, 1 the count. 1 misses. That one misses. 2 on the count. I thought Anderson over there advancing, I thought the umpire was just waiting to make a call. But he was waiting for Anderson to get into the bag because apparently the tag missed. So a runner in scoring position now. Two outs in the inning, so just one strike for Tannehill could get him out of this. A 2-2 misses outside. Scoreboard all lit up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on second here in the top of the second inning. Aviators lead it 1-0. Swing, and they're going to say he swung and missed. Helm dropped the third strike, but he'll get the out over at first, and we'll head to the bottom of the second. No hits, no runs for the Aviators there. They lead 1-0 heading into the bottom of the second. The first baseman, number 11, Mac Bowie. Bowie, 333 on the season so far. Slugging 533, which means extra base hits are a regular occurrence for him. He has a home run already this year. He's has a knack for those. That one's in there, strike one. In 2024 at Hutch Community College, Bowie, he had 15 hits. 7 of those were home runs. Swing, foul tip, strike 2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And these pitchers are striking batters out today. The catcher, number 1, Carter Helm. That pitch, down and away, ball 1. Helm, another guy who has a homer for the Islanders this year. 357 average. Down low. And it might be a little early in the season to be using rate stats, but at a certain point you have to start using them. And my cutoff was 10 at-bats, and that one's going to be fouled away for strike 1. So when a player gets up north of 10 into double digits in at-bats, not plate appearances, I will start using batting average, on-base percentage, instead of just saying their how many hits they have and how many at-bats. That one's up high, 3-1 the count. Helm has the option to find his pitch here. And he liked that one. Took a cut, couldn't connect. Count runs full. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's strikeout number 3 in 1 2/3 innings. The left fielder, number 14, Hayden Oviatt. Oviatt 2 for 7 on the season. Notice how he's not at 10 yet. He has a double in one of those hits. He'll swing and miss at that one for strike 1. Oviatt out of Barton Community College. Hit 4 homers there this year. One down low. Count even at 1. He slugged .554 throughout the entire season at Barton. He'll take a strike. 1-2 now. Now pitch, swung on, fouled back. Oviatt stays alive. One, two, the count. Here's the pitch. Down low, evens the count at 2. Large quantity of the number 2 on the scoreboard. You got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Aviators lead at 1-0. Lake deals. High pop-up. And it's going to be caught by Rush over there at shortstop to retire the side. So Lake has faced the minimum through 2 innings. We'll head to the 3rd. Aviators lead it 1-0. The center fielder, number 3, Easton Norris. Norris, in his 1 plate appearance so far, hit a single. Was out advancing to 2nd on a fielder's choice. But he himself, 1 for 1 at the plate. He'll take strike 1. 5 strikeouts so far for Tannehill. He deals. One's outside. That pitch. Outside ball 2. The 2-1. Fouled back. Count even. I was talking about Tannehill not pitching until his senior year at Mays High School. The reason I found that out, Taylor Eldridge for the Wichita Eagle wrote a really good piece about that as it was happening. The 2-2. Outside, count run full. It's a good season to write about for Eldridge. Tannehill threw 51 innings and had an ERA under 1 for Mays High School. 44 strikeouts to 16 walks. That pitch misses, ball 4. The shortstop, number 10, Owen Rush. Rush grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. He's going to look to lay down a bunt, and Tannehill fields it. Throw to first. Bowie's not able to field it. Right fielder comes in. Runner goes home, and he's going to be safe, so a bunt gets 2 bases, and Norris goes first to home on a bunt attempt. So now a runner on second with nobody out here. The designated hitter, number 25, Connor Rabe. Aviators lead it 2-0. A pitch. Inside. And that run's going to be unearned. Tannehill was saddled with the losses last time on the mound for the Islanders. Swing, foul ball. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please bring that to the dugout. The 1-1, swing and a miss. One, 2 the count. Time called. Two the count. Not hear what the call from the infield umpire was. That one is going to be down and away, and the runner's going to move over to third. Count runs full. Still nobody out. There's a runner 90 feet away. Aviators already lead it 2-0. The 3-2. Swung on, hit foul. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please make sure that gets back to the dugout. Count can't change when it's 3-2, so we'll do that one again. Another payoff pitch. And that didn't pay off anything. That's another foul ball. Three-two to Rabe. Ground ball to third base. Throw home. And they got the runner. And they say he missed the tag. That's the second time the Islanders have missed a tag. And a run came home to score as a result. So I would imagine that's a fielder's choice. And the runner is just safe at home. So 3-0 the score. Coach Munn's not happy about it. The catcher, number 7, Braden Horn. Wow, that happens once. Chalk it up to just a mental error. Nice play by the runner. It happens twice. Something's going on. One's in there for a strike. Tannehill still on the attack. Defense hasn't been too strong for him today, but he's still out there loading the strike zone for the most part. And as I say that, Helm has to dive to catch that one. 1-1 count here, top of the third inning. Braden Horn at the plate. Pickoff attempt, not going to get him. Top of the third inning, Aviators lead at 3-0, 1 on, nobody out. Tannehill deals. That one misses. That pitch swung on and foul. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please make sure that gets back to the dugout. 2-2 the count. Double play is in order for the Islanders. But the runner goes, and they're not going to get it. They wouldn't have gotten it anyway as the ball gets down for a base hit. Runner moves to third. He's going to be in there safe. So first baseman number 17, Quinn Grobel. Grobel has runners on the corner. Still nobody out here in the third inning. Aviators already lead it 3-0. Tannehill deals. That one's going to be fouled off. In there, strike two. Tannehill, again, still attacking. That last one did give up a hit, but has Grobel down 0-2. That pitch misses. One, two. Swung on the line down the first base side, and it's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to come home to score. Aviators lead at 4-0. 3 of those runs have come here in the 3rd inning. And Coach Mom's going to go to the mound. This is a 54 chiropractic mound visit. Thank you to 54 chiropractic for keeping our boys aligned. Now, I would say Tannehill is dealing with some bad luck this inning. Error over at first base, I guess, happened last inning, but a few missed tags from the Islanders have brought runs home. Shigematsu hit a double his first time up. Or excuse me, he struck out looking his first time up. Looked at his position, saw 2 bags, plays second base. He did strike out his first time. My apologies. I'm sure the Aviators would like to see him hit one into a gap here. He's looking to put down a bunt. That one's a ball. 2-0 the count. At pitch. Inside. 3-0. A walk loads the bases. Bunt pulled back, ball 4. And the bases now are loaded, still with nobody out here, top of the 3rd inning. 3 runs have already come home to score in this inning with nobody out. 4 total for the Aviators. And now Caden Anderson got hit by a pitch his last time. Right on the back, which probably not going to bruise as bad as it would if it hit your leg or something. It's not going to feel good, but I think it probably affects how you play a little bit less. Obviously, if it's like bothering you still, it could affect your swing or your ability to move. But hit by pitch pretty much anywhere would do that. It's down 0-1. Tannehill deals. Swing, fly ball out into right field. And a sliding catch made. And a run comes home, but a run does come home, so it's 5-0. Some people thought that the runner left early at third base. There was no ruling of that. So now 1 out with runners on the corners after that sacrifice fly. Sullivan at the plate. I throw over to first. Not going to get him. Sullivan struck out his first time up. That one misses. Ball 1. got to be a relief for Tannehill. Even though they gave up a run, you have to get an out at some point, and they did on that play. And he's trying to get another one over at first base. It's not getting him yet. Pitch from Tannehill. Misses. The 2-0 fouled off. 2-1 the count. Runners on the corners with one out here. Top of the third inning. Aviators lead at 5-0. 4 of those 5 runs have come home this inning. The 2-1 pitch. Runner goes. Throw to second. Throw beat him, but they weren't able to make the tag that time. There wasn't even a question whether he made the tag. So now a double play out of the question. 2-2 the count. Tannehill can finish him off here. He has 5 strikeouts so far. That one will miss. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the third inning, Aviators lead at 5-0 with runners on second and third. Tannehill deals, and they're called strike 3 for the second out. Left fielder number 2, Gam Jones. Jones struck out his first time up. This is the 9th batter of the inning for Haysville. On misses. Helms able to stay in front of the ball. No runners are able to go anywhere because if a runner comes home while the catcher has the ball, that's probably not a recipe for success. Although it has worked for Haysville already in this game when Helm missed a tag, according to the home plate umpire. Count even at 1. That one misses. Looked a bit outside. 2-1 the count. Outside edge, strike 2. Lots of 2s on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There are 2 runners on here in the top of the third. Haysville leads at 5-0. Tannehill can get out of it right here. That one missed. Scoreboard all lit up now. Full count with 2 outs. Umpire says outside. Was that last pitch after Coach Munns? Aston, that one's a called strike 3 on the inside edge. And the Islanders finally get out of this inning. And we'll head to the bottom of the third, where the Islanders have 5 runs to make up. Bryson Lake has been able to take a break. He was over behind the dugout throwing just to stay loose after that long half inning. He misses there for ball one. Parks this season hitting .273, slugging .455 as he'll take a strike there. Strike called. And now, after getting the Islanders down in order and facing the minimum so far, after a double play in the first, he's got Parks. Well, he had him down, count even at 2 now. Lake comes home. That one fouled away. The Islanders would like to have some offense here early in this game before he gets out of hand. It's happened a couple of times. They're not going to get it from Parks right there. He'll swing and miss, strike 3. The second baseman, number 16, Blake Cobbs. So now 5 strikeouts so far for Bryson Lake on the mound for Haysville. First pitch, outside ball 1. That one fouled away. Coss is a sophomore from Pratt Community College. Played high school ball at Pratt High School, a main rival of Kingman High School. That one down in the dirt. Coss played in the Jayhawk League last year with the Newton Rebels, hit .216. That one fouled away. This season so far he's hitting .154. Downstairs, ball 3, count runs full. Islanders have only had 1 base runner through 2 1/3. Lake delivers. That one up and in, ball 4. That is a Polished Coop walk. Polished Coop itself is just a short walk from the ballpark. Thank you, Polished Coop, for sponsoring the Islanders. The plate, the shortstop, number 3, Nash Ray. So now a runner on for Ray. Looked to put down a bunt, pulled it back, said that one was outside. .214 average so far this season in the Jayhawk League, was really good his senior year of high school as he'll pop that one up into foul territory. Just couldn't get it. Was a diving defender. And he made a hard dive at it. A little bit shaken up. It was Anderson over at third base who almost had it, but couldn't quite haul it in. So count even at 1. Coach Munn's over there checking on him. Pitch from Lake, bunted. Good bunt from Ray. Throw from the pitcher got him at first, but a sacrifice is successful. Islanders have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. The center fielder, number 19, Owen Schmidt. Schmidt now comes to the plate. Runner on second with 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd inning. First pitch. Misses. Now children under 12, if you would like to line up, please, at the gate just to the left of home plate. That one misses. After the 3rd out, you'll be able to run the bases. 2-0 count. Pickoff attempt over at second base. No one was really there to field it, so Costa's back. Schmidt struck out his first time at the plate. The 2-0. Ground to first base. And that will retire the side. Bring us to the 4th inning. Aviators lead it 5-0. Excuse me. Center fielder number 3, Easton Norris. Norris leading off an inning for the 3rd time after all 9 Aviators batters came to the plate an inning ago. There's a ground ball past second base, and that's going to be a base hit for Norris. That's his 2nd hit of the game. And Julian Morrison, now on the mound for the Islanders, has a rough start. Morrison has a couple appearances for the Islanders, 1.2 total innings pitched. He's given up 12 earned runs. And you give up a lot of runs in not a lot of innings. It's going to balloon your ERA. And you don't really get numbers that look like this past the first part of the season. His ERA right now sitting at 64.8. Pickoff attempt, not going to get him. Owen Rush at the plate. He's 0 for 2, but he's been on base twice. He reached on a fielder's choice and then an error. He'll fly that one out to right field. Fielder charging in. He's not going to be able to catch it. And now there are 2 runners on with nobody out right away here in the top of the 4th inning. Designated hitter number 25, Connor Rabe. Rabe is 0 for 2 today. Strikeout and a fielder's choice back in the 3rd, but that fielder's choice gave him an RBI. That one's down. He grounded to the 3rd baseman who threw the ball home. And the throw beat the runner who was coming from 3rd. But Helm wasn't able to make the tag. And the run came home. Count even now at 1. Swing and a line drive gets down. Runner gonna come around 3rd, and he's gonna be safe at home. 6-0 Aviators lead. 3 straight base hits to lead off the inning. Catcher number 7, Braden Horn. Horn 2 for 2 today with the double. 2 on, nobody out here. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Top of the 4th inning, Aviators lead it 6-0. One's inside. Count even at 1. Called strike. 1-2 the count. One-two pitch. Swing and a foul. One-two pitch. Misses. 2-2 now. Mentioned that Horn had a double today. He's hit a double on average in every single game he's played. 5 doubles on the season in 5 games for the Aviators. That one missed down low. Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. Bases loaded. First baseman number 17, Quinn Grobel. Grobel 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch, line back up the middle, and that's going to be at least 1. Runner holds at 3rd. So another run comes home on a base hit, this time from Grobel. He's got 2 hits today. Second baseman number 6, Tristan Shigematsu. 0 for 1 today with a walk. Time called. Bases are loaded for Shigematsu. pitch in there for a strike. It's not a guy you want the bases to be loaded for. I guess you don't really want the bases to be loaded in any circumstance. He'll take that one, ball one. A .625 slugging percentage for Shigematsu. Ground ball to first base, throw home, and Helm can't field it. They'll say the slide just barely beat Helm corralling the ball, so no outs there. And another run scores. So a fielder's choice. Put Shigematsu on. Caden Anderson comes to the plate. He got hit by a pitch and then hit a sacrifice fly his last time up. That one misses. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Bases loaded, still nobody out here in the top of the fourth inning. Aviators lead it 8-0. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. Swing and a miss, strike three. He had him fooled. Morrison gets the first out of the inning with the strikeout there. That strikeout is sponsored by Cancun Mexican Grill. Now at the plate, right fielder Graham Sullivan. He struck out a couple of times, but not going to do it there. That one's going to fall for a base hit in left field. Runners are going to hold up. Another run comes home. Nine to nothing the score here. One out, top of the fourth, bases still loaded. And the lineup reset. Gam Jones comes to the plate. Left fielder number 2, Gam Jones. Barring a double play here, the lineup will reset. That one misses. Nine 0 lead for the Aviators. That one missed. 9-0 lead for them right now, but they have a 17-0 win against the Midwest Moos. That's moo as in the sound a cow makes. That one misses. 3-0 the count now. I will say that moos is... I don't think there are enough baseball teams named after automatopoeias. That one's going to miss. Ball 4 brings the run home, and the lineup resets. Time called. Coach Munn's going to go have a talk on the mound. This is a 54 chiropractic mound visit. Thank you to 54 Chiropractic for keeping our boys aligned. Now, what was a really good first 2 innings for the Islanders pitching. They give up just 1 run in those 2 innings. Got out of the first one unscathed. Allowed 1 in the second on a hit by pitch. There were 3 strikeouts that inning. The runner just got around with his speed. With these last 2 innings, every single Aviator has come to the plate at least. And this time, Norris will get a second at bat here in the 4th. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. Hit a single to lead off this inning. Bases loaded for him here. That's going to be a ball. One out here, top of the fourth. Aviators lead it 10-0. That one's going to be popped up into foul territory, and it's going to be caught for the second out. The shortstop, number 10, Owen Rush. Rush 1 for 3 today. He also hit a single earlier this inning. The pitch, swung on, fouled away. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please make sure that gets back to the dugout. The 0-1 for Morrison. Misses, ball 1. Count even now with 2 outs. Bases still loaded. And a big drive out into deep right field. That one's going to fall just short of the fence, but runs are going to score. A double that brings 2 runs home for the Aviators. They lead 12-0. And that's probably the best case scenario with that deep of a fly ball. Just barely stayed in the ballpark. The designated hitter, number 25, Connor Rabe. Rabe 1 for 3 today. He's with the other 2 batters at the top of the lineup. Hit a single earlier this inning. 2 outs here. This is the first time in a while bases haven't been loaded. An extra base hit for Rush. Push runners to second and third, so now first base is open. That's going to be a foul ball. Count even now at 1. Catches the zone, strike 2. Morrison struck out Anderson earlier this inning. There's going to be a ground ball. There's a shortstop. Throw to first. Got him. And that will finally retire the side. It is 12-0 after 3.5. Third baseman, number 15, Garen Plummer. Plummer comes to the plate. He is the 0-1. Swung on, line to the shortstop end. That is just about the luck that the Islanders have gotten these last couple games. Brings Luke Clayton to the plate. That one misses. Ball 1. Clayton grounded into a double play his first time up. And he's going to drive that one into left field, and the defender is right there. He made a nice run, and Jones made the catch out there. So 2 really nice, I guess you could just say unlucky hits right to the Haysville defense from the Islanders. 2 well-hit balls. The first baseman, number 11, Mac Bowie. Bowie struck out his first time. That one misses. Ball 1. Swing foul. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 1-2 to Bowie. Fouled back. I was talking last night about some championships happening. The Stanley Cup Finals started last night, as well as the Women's College World Series. The NBA Finals underway tonight. Score as of right now, 39-33. The Thunder lead it with 7.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. The 1-2 pitch. Misses down low. The 2-2 pitch. Misses, runs the count full. Scoreboard all lit up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Aviators lead it 12-0. That pitch. Downstairs, Bowie's on. The catcher, number 1, Carter Helm. The Islanders down by 12. They've been run ruled twice this year, but have not been mercy ruled at home yet. The Islanders can score a few in the next couple innings while holding the Aviators. They'll be able to avoid it. It's 10 runs after 7 innings is where they'd call it. And there's going to be a fly ball down, caught. And that will retire the side, bring us to the 5th inning. The catcher, number 7, Braden Horn. Horn is 2 for 2 today with a walk. In there for a strike. Just talking about championships happening. Oklahoma City is hosting 2 championships tonight. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The NBA Finals, as I mentioned in the last half inning. The Women's College World Series also being played in OKC right now. Texas and Texas Tech are knotted up at 0s in the top of the 3rd. Fly ball out into right field. Caught out there by Parks. That's going to be the first out. That first out of the inning is brought to you by Kingman Hardware. The first baseman, number 17, Quinn Grobel. Down low, ball 1. Grobel 2 for 3. Has a hit in each of the last 2 innings. No one missed. 2-0 the count. Foul ball. It's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please make sure that gets back to the dugout. Two on the count. Ground ball over to first base. Bowie has it. He'll step on the bag for the second out. Second baseman Tristan Shigematsu comes to the plate. He is 0 for 2 with a walk back in the 3rd. That pitch, up and away, ball. No runners on, 2 outs here, top of the 5th inning. The Haysville Aviators lead the Kingman Islanders 12-0. And there's going to be a drive over the second baseman's head. That's going to be a base hit for Shigematsu, his first hit of the ball game. Third baseman number 23, Caden Anderson. Anderson also looking for his first hit of the ball game. He's been hit by a pitch, flew out for a sacrifice, and then struck out his last time up an inning ago. That one misses, ball 1. One misses, ball 2. That pitch, a little bit high, ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. Runner on first base with 2 outs. Aviators lead it 12-0. Anderson takes strike 1. The 3-1, swing and miss, strike 2. Scoreboard all lit up, full count with 2 outs, runner on first. Top of the 5th inning. Runner goes, obviously, and the pitch is behind Anderson. Obviously, that's going to be a ball. He'll take his base. Shigematsu moves over into scoring position. Right fielder number 18, Graham Sullivan. Sullivan 1 for 3 today, couple strikeouts. First pitch to him bounces ahead of the plate. Runners are going to show a little bit of mercy and hold up. Two runners on with 2 outs here for the Aviators. Sullivan swings. He's going to drive that one down the foul line, and it's going to fall just left of it for a foul ball. Could have been extra bases if that landed fair. So now count even at 1. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. That first misses 3-1. This would be the first scoreless inning for the Islanders since the first inning if they're able to hold. Runner here. In there for strike 2. Scoreboard all lit up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Aviators have 2 runners on, and they also have a 12-0 lead. Runners go. Ball 4, bases loaded. Left fielder number 2, Gam Jones. Jones 0 for 2 today, drew a walk an inning ago. Ground ball up the middle, going to be fielded, step on second, out. And the Islanders successfully get through the 5th without conceding a run. And that's good for my score sheet. I didn't have to bleed into the 6th. Aviators still have a 12-0 lead heading into the bottom of the 5th. Left fielder number 14, Hayden Oviatt. Oviatt steps to the plate. You see the Haysville batters, they have 3 to 4 at-bats apiece. Oviatt is 0 for 1 with no other plate appearances, if that tells you how this game has gone offensively for the Islanders. Obviously, 0 runs tells a story itself, but they haven't really even been close to coming home. They've had 3 runners on base the whole game. And Oviatt down 0-2 in the count. That pitch swung on, fouled away. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please make sure that gets back to the dugout. The 0-2 down in the dirt. I talked about this a lot last season. Say a pitch goes down in the dirt, it's not really all that accurate here with the turf infield. Field is at least colored like dirt. It's a brown infield. Oh, a high fly ball. Sounded really good. And a crash into the fence by Jones out there. He didn't make the catch. So he put his body on the line at a 12-0 ball game. A deep, deep fly out for Hayden Oviatt there. Obviously going to have someone go check on Jones out there. Coach Muntz was wanting to make sure he was okay. That's the second dangerous play you've seen from a defender for the Aviators. They're putting their bodies on the line. Swing and a miss for Landon Parks. Struck out his last time up. You saw Anderson over at third base dive for a foul ball that he wasn't able to haul in a few innings ago. And he was on the ground for a minute, but he was able to recover. Still in the game. And Jones, you could hear a loud crash as he ran into the chain link fence out in left field. But he's still out there, and he made the play. Strike three for the second out there. Second strikeout to Parks on the game. And they're racking up strikeouts for Lake on the mound as well. Brings up Blake Koss. He walked his first time up. That pitch fouled away. Nobody on, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Aviators lead at 12-0. Here's the pitch. Runs way inside. Just misses. Koss would have had a base on a hit by pitch. But instead, the count remains 1-1. That one misses outside. Ball 2. That pitch up high. 3-1 the count. Koss on again with another walk. He's been on both of his plate appearances. The shortstop, number 3, Nash Ray. Ray bunted his first appearance to move Koss over to second base. Obviously not in play here with 2 outs. A foul ball puts him down 0-1. Runner on with 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th inning. Aviators lead at 12-0. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. That was foul tip. Works the same. Lake deals down low. Horn was able to stay in front of the ball, and Koss is going to be staying in his place over at first base. Pickoff attempt. Did not get him. It's close. A really good throw and tag by the Aviators. Koss was able to just get back. 1-2 to Ray. Fouled back. That pitch swung on, and he heard maybe a crack of the bat, but a throw from over to first went just wide, errant, and the runners moved to second and third respectively, but that is a single for Ray. He'll just advance on an error. Someone wasn't paying attention. That was a weird throw to get past first base in that situation. This is a 54 chiropractic mound visit. Thank you to 54 Chiropractic for keeping our boys aligned. Center fielder number 19, Owen Schmidt. And Coach Munns just got thrown out. And there are accusations of unprofessionalism being thrown at Coach Munns, or thrown from Coach Munns, excuse me. Munns said something, and the umpire operating the infield just said, "Toby, you're done," and tossed him from the game. Coach Munns wanted to get a few more words in. I mean, what's going to happen? They're going to throw him out of the game? Already happened. So he's going to head out of a 12-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. Islanders still have 2 runners on here with 2 outs. And the home plate umpire had to escort Munns away from the field. And without a home plate umpire, we can't call balls and strikes. I could do it, but I wouldn't be very good. I'm not getting paid for it. So I think he's probably the best guy for the job right now. He's back. And Schmidt steps into the batter's box ready to see his first pitch from Byron Lake here. That one misses. 1-0 the count. First base is open. A pitch swung on, fouled away. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Make sure that gets back to the dugout. And looking out of the door of the press box, it looks like Coach Munns himself is going to go grab that foul ball. 1-1 the count. Outside ball 2. 2 runners on, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Scores 12-0. Aviators. Head coach for the Islanders, Toby Munns, just got ejected from the ballgame. Another Walker Dental foul ball. That one could have gone into the river. Coach Munns is going to go after it. Might have just been stuck in bushes, trees over there. And yet another foul ball. And Coach Munns is getting a workout. 2-2 the count. Back and forth, grabbing these foul balls. They're spread all around the first base line, and that time Munns was already walking towards it. Schmidt battling here. And he'll drive that one into center field. Runs are going to come home for the Islanders. There's 1, there's 2. And the Islanders cut the lead to 10, showing a little bit of life finally here in the 5th inning. In basketball, you hear about a term, a fire-up technical, where a coach will get in a referee's face to kind of fire their team up. That might be sort of what happened here in a baseball setting. Islanders obviously already had the runners on base, but a couple runs now coming home, and that will end the day for Lake, who had a good outing, 4 2/3 innings of 2-run ball, and those 2 runs came in this 5th inning, which is the only inning I would say he struggled in at all. The Aviators head to the bullpen. This is a 360 fitness call to the bullpen. Now on the mound for the Aviators, number 33, Braxton Madrigal. Madrigal has 2 innings of no-hit baseball. Does have a walk on under his belt so far, but obviously no runs to go along with that. The third baseman, number 15, Garrett Plummer. Plummer comes to the plate. He is 1 for 2 with a base hit in the first. Foul ball there. Has a runner on first base. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Islanders trail 12-2. One the count. It's talking about some of the championships going on. The Women's College World Series still scoreless in the 4th inning. That one misses. Ball 2. NBA Finals Game 1. The Thunder hold a 12-point lead at halftime, 57-45. That one misses. If you want to look in Kansas City, the Kansas City Royals have a 7-5 lead on the St. Louis Cardinals after falling in extra innings earlier today in a doubleheader. 3-1 the count. And that's going to be a called strike, a late call. Plummer didn't hear anything, thought he walked. But no, the count just runs full. Full count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will retire the side, bring us to the 6th inning. Islanders come across with 2. The Aviators lead it by 10. Easton Norris gonna lead off another inning. I believe this is the 4th time this game he's done that. First inning, obviously, as the leadoff hitter, but then he led off the 3rd and 4th as well. So he's getting work as a leadoff hitter today. Morrison remains on the mound after that last inning, holding the Aviators scoreless. It's going to be a line drive to third base, and that's going to be an out. That first out of the inning is brought to you by Kingman Hardware. Out to the shortstop, Owen Rush, comes to the plate. 2 for 4 on the day. He's reached all 4 times. Fielder's choice, error, single, and a double. He'll line that one into deep foul territory. That would have been a ground out on diamond 3 over there. Landed right between where first and second is. Count even 1-1. Drive out into right center field. It's going to fall for a base hit, and he's going to hold after just 1. And pitch misses. In there for a strike. That pitch inside. 2-1 the count. Runner on first with 1 out. Aviators lead at 12-2. Pickoff attempt not going to get him. That one will drop into right field for a base hit. At least one. He's going to dig for 2. And he's going to get in there as the ball gets away. The runner's going to come home. And that'll be an 11-run lead for Haysville. Could call that a double, I think, and then it advanced on an error. Definitely at least a single. They'll bring Braden Horn to the plate. That one down in the dirt. That one's in there for strike. Count even 1-1. Pitch runs inside, hits him. Going to have some timeout. We got someone new on the mound for the Islanders.
We didn't know he was going to be there. All right.
We have a 360 Fitness call to the bullpen. Now on the mound for the Islanders. It's going to be number 18, Landon Parks. Parks started the game in right field. He'll come to the mound. Now, he threw a little bit yesterday, I think around 18 pitches. Coach Munns talked to him in the dugout before the game, asked him if he's good to throw. And I think the quote from Landon was, and I quote, "I think I'm sore from lifting, not from throwing." So he's on the mound here in the top of the 6th inning, down 13-2. There is 2 runners on It's a runner on third, and infield umpire had forgotten about that. He was trying to set up just behind first base. That's not the right spot for him. I pitch down it. Stairs, ball one. The plate now. Tanner Falwell. He's 1 for 7 with a walk and a hit by pitch on the season. Out of Cowley College from Moore, Oklahoma. 2-0 the count. Oh, and fouled away. It's a Walker Dental foul ball. Get that back to the dugout, please.
Because there's no professional that they're making.
2-1 the count. I said Parks threw a little bit yesterday's 2 2/3 innings throughout the course of the season. 3-1 the count. 3 earned runs in those 2 2/3. That pitch misses, ball 4. Bases loaded for the Aviators yet again. That'll bring up Tristan Shigematsu. Take strike 1. Another foul ball. So now 0-2 the count. Shigematsu 1 for 3 today with a walk. Down 0-2 here. Parks. Ground ball to first base. It's going to get past Bowie. Another run scores for the Aviators. 2 come home. And the score is 15-2. Make that 16-2. Third baseman number 23, Caden Anderson. Anderson, 1 for 2 on the day. Had a sacrifice fly back in the third. Has a runner on second. 1 out here, top of the 6th inning. Aviators lead it 16-2. If they tack on another run, that's still not the biggest lead they've had this season. They beat the Midwest Moo, as I mentioned earlier, 17-0. As of right now, this isn't even the biggest deficit the Islanders have faced this year. They were down 15-0 at Junction City. 2-0 the count. Ground ball down the third base line is going to get by them for a hit. And the runners are just going to hold. It's 16-2. They don't need anything extra right now. Right fielder number 18, Graham Sullivan. Sullivan 1 for 3 on the day. A pitch. Upstairs. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Or excuse me, strike 1. Haysville has had so many at-bats, they're starting to blend together in my head.
So common.
2-1 the count. Over the last 3 innings before this one started, the Aviators brought 27 batters to the plate in each of the, and not in each of them, but in total over the last 3 innings. It's an average of 9 per inning. 2-2 the count. Swing, drive into center field. That's going to be another base hit. Run comes home. 17-2 the score. Left fielder number 2, Gam Jones. Jones 0 for 3 today, but he does have a really good highlight reel out in left field. Down 0-1 now. Made a catch up against the fence. He was running full speed and couldn't stop himself right into the chain link fence. There's no padding out there. He'll foul that one off. Down 0-2 now. Runners on first and second with 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. I'm going to call it balk. Home plate umpire says there was no balk. Runners are going to go back. That one's going to be upstairs. One, 2 the count. In there, called strike 3. Second out of the inning. Reset the lineup. Center fielder number 3, Easton Norris. Now Norris comes to the plate. He is 2 for 3. He swings and misses at strike 1. One down low. 1-1 the count.
I guess he thought let's not ruin the surprise here. If you're really gonna have me go.
Ground ball to first base. Bowie's going to take it himself, and that will retire the side. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th, but not before the Aviators add on a few more. It's 17-2, middle of the 6th inning. My apologies for any technical difficulties. That inning, Islanders got a couple guys on with a walk and a hit by pitch. But did not get anyone around to score. Haysville still leads it 17-2. Heading into the 7th. Into what is probably the final inning of this ball game. Park steals and misses up high for ball 1 to the shortstop Owen Bush. He'll drive that one into right center field. That's going to get down for probably extra bases, and it will be extra bases. He's in, standing at second base. So a good start to the inning for the Aviators. Designated hitter number 25, Connor Rabe. He is 1 for 3 on the ball game. That pitch up high. More technical difficulties. Apologies. Islanders forced a double play and just got a fly out to retire the side. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. And the Aviators lead it 17-2. So unless the Islanders can get through and score 6 runs this inning, this will be the last 3 outs of the ball game. Blake Koss comes to the plate to lead off. That pitch runs way inside. That one misses. 2-0. Delivery from Madrigal. Inside ball 3. The 3-0 pitch. Catches the zone, strike 1. Koss has walked twice already today. Make that 3 times as he'll take ball 4 and take his base. It's a Polished Coop walk. Polished Coop itself is just a short walk from the ballpark. Thank you, Polished Coop, for sponsoring the Islanders. Shortstop Nash Ray at the plate. I think he moved over to third. That pitch missed outside, ball 1. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Has a single and a sacrifice. The 1-1 count. Pitch from Madrigal. Swung off, fouled away. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Make sure to bring that back to the dugout, please. One misses. 2-2 count. One on, nobody out here, bottom of the 7th inning. Kingman trails 2-17. Foul tip into the glove. Strike 3 for out number 1. Center fielder, number 19, Owen Schmidt. He's 1 for 3. Swing and miss, strike 1. Hit a single his last time up. On missed. Count even at 1. Foul ball. And I'm an honest person, I'm not going to lie. I did jump when that foul ball came back. There's a net there to protect me. And even if there wasn't, the margin of this window being open is probably not big enough for me to have to worry about it. But I did flinch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out away. Third baseman number 15, Garrett Plummer. He's 1 for 3 today, had a single back in the first. He'll drive that one high into center field, and it's going to be caught by the right fielder to retire the side and end the ball game. That will do it for tonight's ball game. Haysville wins 17-2 after 7 innings. Islanders will go to Haysville tomorrow, and they'll be back here on Monday to take on the Wichita Wildcats. So the Islanders fall to 0-5, and this is their 3rd run rule loss of the season. So like I mentioned, go to Haysville tomorrow to wrap up this series, then Wichita on Saturday to play the Wildcats. We'll be back here on Monday for the Islanders, and they'll play on Tuesday as well here at the ballpark here in Kingman. Well, that'll do it for tonight's broadcast. I've been Ashton Timish. The Haysville Aviators beat the Kingman Islanders by a score of 17-2.